Make yourself comfortable. Let your arms rest comfortably against your sides, your legs supported, your head supported by the pillow. With your eyes closed, start to take some nice, long, even breaths in your own time. Even though you're lying perfectly still, you may feel that your breathing is a little more ragged than you want it to be. Or you may be able to feel your heartbeat through your breathing, and that's fine. Because over the coming minutes, I'm going to help you to slow down every single process in your body using your imagination and your breathing. I wonder if you have become aware of the rhythm of your breathing, that it is your body that decides when to breathe in and when to breathe out. We're not going to try to change anything that your body is used to doing to keep you safe in working order, but I am going to ask you to harness it. So the next time you breathe in, I wonder if you can count very slowly from 1 to 4 with your inward breath. And as you breathe out, count out very slowly 1 to 8 with your outward breath. Feel all the carbon dioxide leaving your lungs. Feel your body flattening as you breathe out almost further than you need to. Then, letting your body breathe in again, counting 1 to 4. And this time, as you breathe out, counting from 1 to 8, imagine that as well as carbon dioxide leaving your body, so too is any tension, any discomfort, any pain, just flowing out your fingertips and out of your toes. And one last time now, breathing in, counting 1 to 4. And this time, hold your breath for a count of 5. Feel the oxygen trickling down into your chest muscles and your shoulders. Then breathe out slowly, feeling all that tension flowing down your arms and down your legs. Then just hand your breathing back to your body and let your body breathe for you just as it does every night as you fall asleep. As you listen to the sound of my voice, feeling your body sink deeper into the surface beneath you. As you relax there so comfortably, I wonder if you can imagine standing in a room with a blackboard or a whiteboard. At the end of the room, just like the one you had at school or in training, one of those big blackboards that take up the whole wall. Imagine being pulled towards it until you're standing right up close to it. Then imagine picking up a piece of chalk, maybe a dry erase marker, and drawing a huge circle on that blackboard, taking the chalk all the way around and back to the starting point. Then I wonder if you'd be willing to use your breathing in the same way as you just used that piece of chalk. So the next time you breathe in, imagine breathing in and rising slowly all the way up one side to the top of the circle. And as you breathe out, imagine sliding all the way down the other side, back to the bottom. Now allow yourself to go around that circle several more times in your mind's eye with each breath you take. With every revolution of that circle, allow your breathing to become slower and slower, going around the circle more and more slowly. You might imagine yourself actually making that circular motion with your head. Maybe even feeling as if your whole body is going around and around that circle. With your body and in your mind. Such a soothing, relaxing sensation. The more times you go around the circle, the heavier your body feels, the heavier your legs feel, the heavier your arms feel, the heavier your head feels. Feeling that weight in your body, sinking lower and lower, deeper and deeper into the surface beneath you. And as your body sinks deeper, allow your mind to spiral downwards, spiraling down into the deepest depths of your subconscious, knowing the more times you breathe around the circle, the more your mind descends deeper and deeper. Knowing the deeper you go, the lower you go, the more insight your subconscious mind. Just allow yourself to be as lazy as you want to be, listening quietly to the sound of my voice. And while you're listening quietly to the sound of my voice, concentrating for just a few moments on your breathing. Breathing slowly and steadily, just as though you were sound asleep, or pretending to be sound asleep. And imagining, perhaps, just how comfortable you might look while you're relaxing there, using the power of your mind to see yourself in your mind's eye. And then using the power of your mind to do whatever has to happen to make you look even more relaxed. And still thinking about your breathing, making quite sure that each breath lasts the same length of time as the last breath in. And each breath outwards lasts the same length of time as the last breath out. Even though each breath in will probably be slightly shorter than each breath out. And while you're thinking about your breathing, noticing, perhaps, the weight of your head against the back of the chair, and still listening quietly to the sound of my voice. And while you're listening quietly to the sound of my voice, It may be that you'll become aware that you've forgotten to think about your breathing. That's alright. You can just simply start thinking about your breathing again while you're listening quietly to the sound of my voice and what I'm saying to you here. In psychology, there's a rule called 7 plus or minus 2. And it means that most people can think of 7 things all at once, plus or minus 2. And that means that most people can think of 7 things all at once. So you should be able to think of at least 5 things all at the same time. As you're slipping into a deep, lovely state of relaxation, the sound of my voice, the steadiness of your breathing, the weight of your head, how you might look from the outside. That's 4 things. So you can think about those 4 things while you're listening to the background sounds. That's 5 things now. And I wonder if you can think about those 5 things. And then, at the same time, notice the way your feet feel. And perhaps how your arms feel. And that's 7 things now. The sound of my voice. The weight of your head against the back of the chair. The background sounds. The way you look while you're relaxing, and your breathing, and your arms, and your feet. And I wonder if you can now add an 8th thing into all of that. I wonder if your mind is powerful enough to think of 7 plus 1 things, adding in perhaps an awareness of the temperature of the room. And then just testing to see whether you can add yet another input to your senses so that you're thinking of 9 things all at once. That's 7 plus 2. Thinking about all those 8 inputs into your senses. And then maybe adding an awareness of the way your eyes feel while you're thinking about all those other things. The weight of your head, your breathing, the background sounds, how you look from the outside, the temperature of the room, your feet, your arms, the sound of my voice, how your eyes feel. The weight of your head, your breathing, the background sounds, how you look from the outside, the temperature of the room, your feet, your arms, the sound of my voice, how your eyes feel. And of course, when anybody thinks of all those things, what they're really doing is scanning around them one after the other, very quickly. So quickly, it feels as if you're thinking of them all at once. And in the world of computers, that would be called time sharing. Sharing your available resources between the different tasks you're attempting to perform all at once. And that's why some people can only think of 5 things, because it's the limit of their memory, while others can actually think of 9 things. And I wonder how well your memory is working as you struggle to remember those 9 things. The weight of your head, your breathing, the background sounds, how you look from the outside, the temperature of the room, your feet, your arms, the sound of my voice, and how your eyes feel. And now you can think how good it will feel when you simply allow yourself to think of only the most important thing of all. Concentrating all your energies into that one most important thing of all, which is going to be so easy to think of. Now that you're going to allow yourself to think of only one thing instead of 9, and that one thing is how good it feels to think of only one thing. Thinking how relaxed you can be now, that you're only thinking of how relaxed you might like to be. Relaxing in your mind and in your body. No need to think anything at all, really. No need to do anything. Nobody wanting anything, and nobody expecting anything. And absolutely nothing whatsoever for you to do except to relax. I wonder if you can imagine a stairway leading downwards. Big, wide open, inviting staircase. That staircase can look like anything you wish. Be inside or outside, made of any material, wood, stone, iron. Maybe a stairway that you're familiar with, or maybe one created from your imagination. As you approach the top of that stairway, you look downwards, noticing that there are 10 steps to the bottom, to the deepest levels. And what if I told you that at the bottom of that staircase is a place you love to go? Somewhere you feel totally relaxed, where everything is just perfect. You know how much you want to go down there. You know how much more relaxed you will feel with each step down. So as you step onto that 10th step downwards, going deeper, you may find it interesting how easy it is to allow yourself to go deeper into relaxation. Deeper, more comfortable. That's right. Going to the next step, 9, going even deeper, doubling your relaxation. That's right, just letting go. And taking the 8th step, you may discover yourself going even deeper and deeper. So relaxed, feeling so good. And on the 7th step, just letting go. That's right, deeper and deeper. 6th step, doubling your relaxation once again. Finding it so curious just how deeply relaxed you can allow yourself to be. 5th step, that's right, relaxing even deeper. Very good. Just allowing it to happen. Halfway there. 4th step, going deeper and deeper. Knowing only you can allow yourself to relax so well. 3rd step, letting it happen. And I wonder if you'll go deeper into trance than you have ever experienced. That's right, very good. 2nd step, almost there. Doubling your trance once again. Going all the way down now. 1st step, so relaxed. All the way down, that's right. And as you find yourself on that final level, you begin to realize when you take the final step, you'll be on the bottom floor, all the way down, arriving there now. Imagine stepping into this beautiful place where you feel so happy, so comfortable, where everything is just as you need it to be. Feel the warmth coming around your shoulders, around your back, embracing you. Feel the calm seeping into your body in this tranquil, serene place. Maybe it feels as if you have plugged yourself into an endless sense of calm. Feel it rushing up into your body, pushing away any last vestiges of tension. Maybe you can actually feel the interchange of calm for tension, feeling your whole body becoming more and more relaxed. This is where you feel most safe, somewhere you feel most comforted. Perhaps it's a place in nature, a beach, or a forest or a lake, or somewhere within your own home, or the home of someone you love very much. This place is private, a safe, private place within your own mind, a place you can come and go from. Whenever you are here, you feel totally safe. No one can come here without you inviting them. This is a place of peace, serenity, harmony, a place of balance. Feel that balance in your bones, your bloodstream, your tissues, your nerves, in every cell of your body, in your DNA. The longer you spend here, the more relaxed you are. You can come back here whenever you please. When anything is overwhelming or upsetting, you can retreat back here, leaving it all behind. And all you have to do is count to 5 and you will be in this safe, comfortable, happy place. I wonder if there's somewhere you might like to sit or lie down and just let everything go. So you can turn all your attention to your toes now. Imagine your toes becoming completely relaxed, just because you're not standing on them. hanging like a windsock on a windless day. No push, no pull in any of the muscles of your toes. Imagining those muscles so loose and limp. And as you focus on your toes, imagine a tingling, comfortable numbness filling your toes, becoming stronger and stronger, rising higher and higher, pushing out against the skin, until that tingling numbness makes it almost impossible to distinguish each individual toe. All you can feel is two bands of numbness on the ends of your feet, as that feeling becomes more and more pronounced, until it becomes so pronounced, so strong, that you have to let it spill out, spill over like a tsunami, down into the balls of your feet, turning off all muscles in the front half of your feet, until you can't tell where your toes end and the air begins. Now let that feeling run backwards slowly towards your ankles, turning off all the muscles of your feet, along the tops of your feet, losing sensation in your arches, in your heels, a lovely, warm, liquid feeling rolling into your ankles, floating around the muscles, tendons, bones. Knowing this is the power of your subconscious mind, turning off all sensations just as you can turn on sensations. You have the power to create nice sensations and turn off unpleasant ones. Feel the numbness rolling up into your calves, into the big muscles at the backs of your calves. Feeling the muscles lie flat against your surface beneath you. All sensation draining from those muscles as it rolls on further, across your shins, all the way to your knees. Now the whole lower half of your legs feel like they're just dissolving away. All feeling draining from the lower half of your legs. All tension floating away. Rolling on up your thighs. Feeling the huge muscles which run down the sides of your thigh bones soften. Relax. Lie back. Freeing up all the neural pathways to carry these sensations straight to your mind. And as you free up these neural pathways, you also allow the life force in the lower half of your body to carry this numbing sensation all the way to your feet and back up. The lower half of your body is losing all feeling, dissolving, turning your thighs from 3D to 2D, like a warm, heavy blanket has just been laid across your body, from your hips to your toes. Let that relaxation spread across your abdomen. All the essential organs drinking in that sensation of relaxation. Imagining your liver relaxing, rejuvenating. Imagining the flow of liquid through your kidneys slowing to a trickle. Imagining a heaviness in your gut as every inch of your gut just lets go, relaxes, like a garden hose dropped on a patio. No push, no pull in those muscles. Feel your heart beating at just the right rate now, and your lungs inflating and deflating at just the right pace. As the relaxation moves into your shoulders. If you haven't relaxed every single muscle in your shoulders, just let them go now. Feel the wash of relaxation rolling down your collarbones, into your shoulder blades, down into your shoulder joints, pulling there. Then running on down your arms to your elbow, actually feeling that liquid relaxation moving to your wrists, to your fingers, making your fingers almost as relaxed as your toes. Now you have succeeded in turning off every single muscle from your neck to your toes. It feels as if you're just floating on a warm, comfortable bed of air just by becoming this relaxed. You allow your body to start the process of healing by going down this far and this deep. Your body can release all the theta healing waves it needs to put everything back into perfect working order. Imagine those waves now flooding down from your head, across your forehead, down the sides of your eyes, down your cheeks, into your jaw, feeling your jaw so relaxed, then seeping down your body, sinking into every muscle, tissue, nerve, cell, right down to your DNA. As long as your body remains in hypnosis today, you will feel the benefit of this self-healing throughout your body, but your mind can walk away. Listen very carefully as you focus your attention only on the sound of my voice, allowing any fleeting thoughts and any noises to fade into the distance, focusing only on the sound of my voice. As you allow yourself to float and drift deeper and deeper, relaxing with every gentle breath that you exhale. Your subconscious mind is open and ready to accept every suggestion offered to you for positive, beneficial change. So deeply embedded in your subconscious mind that they take complete and thorough control over your mind, body, and spirit. There are these 3 medications in your body that were given to you at conception and that you were born with to control pain and healing anywhere in your body. Those medications are dopamine to control pain, serotonin, and endorphins to control healing and euphoria. You just have to know how to release them. In a moment, I'm going to teach you how to release the dopamine, serotonin, and endorphins so you can control the discomfort and begin healing. In a moment, I'm going to ask you to imagine certain things as you allow yourself to continue to float and drift deeper and deeper, relaxing with every gentle breath that you take in. Can you imagine that you're breathing in a pure, clean, odorless anesthesia? And this anesthesia flows through every muscle, nerve, cell, and fiber in your body, mind, and spirit. From the top of your head to the tips of your toes, to continually float and drift deeper and deeper, relaxing with every gentle breath you breathe in. As you breathe in that anesthesia, you can feel all the pain and discomfort in your body, dialing down all pain or discomfort until there's none at all. Dialing down any discomfort you have with every inward breath until there's no discomfort, no feeling, just a wonderful numbness. In a moment, I'm going to ask you to imagine that you're placing a miniature pipeline inside your body from your brain to where you have felt discomfort and pain. I want you to make this pipeline a certain color. I want you to make it a color that signifies healing to you. There will be a drip nozzle coming from your pipeline to allow the dopamine to drip and control any discomfort. At the top of the pipeline in your brain will be a miniature pump. Imagine it however you like. That will control the flow of the dopamine. Your dopamine pump will run 24 hours a day, 7 days a week until you are completely healed. Okay, in a moment I'm going to count from 3 down to 1. When I say 1, your dopamine pipeline will be in place inside your body from your brain to the place of pain, causing a lovely, warm, relaxed feeling where you need it most. I'll count from 3 to 1. When I reach number 1, you will turn on this dopamine pump and imagine the dopamine flowing through that pump. Imagine that colored liquid moving from your brain to the place that hurts. 3, 2, 1. Pump is on, sending dopamine through the pipeline to your areas of pain, causing discomfort to turn into a warm, relaxed feeling. Relaxing those muscles, soothing them, eliminating any tension. This pump will run 24 hours a day, 7 days a week until you are completely healed. The pump knows exactly how much dopamine must flow to control any discomfort whatsoever in your body. In a moment, I'm going to ask you to imagine that you're placing another miniature pipeline inside your body from your brain to areas of pain. And I want you to imagine this pipeline running right next to your other pipeline with the dopamine running through it. This pipeline will carry both serotonin and endorphins through it for a healing. I want you to make this pipeline a certain color. I invite you to make it a different color from your dopamine pipeline that also signifies healing to you. There will be a drip nozzle coming from your pipeline to wherever it needs to allow the serotonin and endorphins to drip and control the healing in your body. At the top of the pipeline in your brain will be a miniature pump like an IV pump, controlling the dopamine. However, this pump will control the flow of serotonin and endorphins to promote healing. Okay. In a moment, I'm going to count down from 3 to 1. When I say 1, your serotonin and endorphins pipeline will be in place inside your body. From your brain to your places of pain. 3, 2, 1. Pipelines in place inside your body, from your brain to the areas that hurt. In a moment, I'll count from 3 to 1 again. This time when I say 1, the pump will start to flow of endorphin and serotonin through the pipeline to where it needs to go. 3, 2, 1, and the pump is on, sending serotonin and endorphins through that pipeline to any and all areas of pain. You can feel those natural chemicals coming into your body. Feel the healing begin, reducing inflammation, allowing full range of motion, ease and flexibility. And I want you to imagine yourself moving that part of you without any pain, no discomfort of any kind, restored to new. Imagine it renewing, healed, perfect. This pump will also run 24 hours a day, 7 days a week until you're completely healed. This pump knows exactly how much serotonin and endorphins must flow to control any healing anywhere in your body. Every suggestion for positive, beneficial change has sealed itself into the deepest part of your subconscious mind and reinforces itself over and over again in your subconscious mind with every breath you inhale. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. At the count of 5 and not before, your eyes will open, you'll be alert, feeling wonderful from the top of your head to the tips of your toes, with all energy you need to make it through the day, unless it is a time when you would normally go to sleep, in which case you will drift down deeper and deeper into a relaxing, restful sleep. And tonight when you go to bed, you will sleep restful through the night and wake with the morning energized. Now, every suggestion for positive change is so deeply embedded in your subconscious mind that they take complete control of your body and spirit. Now 1. Knowing that you have everything that you need to heal yourself. 2. Feeling yourself becoming more healthy every single day. And 3. Mind, body, and spirit getting stronger, getting better every single day. 4. Feeling so glad that you've done this work for yourself. And 5. Eyes open wide awake. Or allow yourself to drift down deeply into sleep.